the capital of Greece.
Welcome to the acropolis.
Yamas. Just get a hero every day. Your dessert? Good morning, guys, from Athens, the capital of Greece, Europe's oldest city and a city of almost 4 million people. After 45 days exploring Halkidiki and Thessaloniki with Visit Greece, we got the train down to this huge metropolis.
Let's go to Athens.
I did not expect trains in Greece to be this expensive. 44 euros each to get from Thessaloniki to Athens, and I think this is our train. And I'm so excited to explore. We actually had a couple of days relaxing, getting prepared to explore this city. So we only have a day today to see as much history as we can. And we're starting off with breakfast on the balcony. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, this is very different. Is this how they do breakfast in Athens?
Who knows, I hope so, but we did actually have the choice of going to a restaurant for breakfast or having a picnic basket delivered to your room. You cannot say no. Like, we're sat on our balcony with views over the city with our picnic basket. We've got everything: orange juice, coffee, tea, milk, cheese. We have these little yogurt and granola pots, which I think are so cute. And then we just found out we have a Cretian pie. So a pie from Crete.
I don't know what's in it.
I think it might be cheese.
It's just a straight bite.
It smells really sweet, so I'm going to give it a go. It's like... That's random. Tastes a bit like a meringue, but it's really soft and squidgy. We have so much food here, so many pastries. Obviously, we're in Greece. I love the picnic basket and breakfast on our balcony, but I will need to show you where we are staying. We're staying at the Residence Iolu Hotel, and it's in the heart of Plaka, which is the old town of Athens. It's a 100-year-old building, so there's some really cool things that I will show you. But firstly, the balcony, massive, love it so much.
We sort of have an acropolis view, nearly.
Kind of, out of this window we do, but when you come in, we have anything you could want. Table, coffee machine, we even got given wine, sofa, huge bed, and as I said, there's windows everywhere. Acropolis view is there, only slightly. And then, when you come through, you're going to have to ignore the mess, because we're very messy.
You say that a lot.
Huge bathroom with a jacuzzi. And one of the really cool things about this place is that everything is electronic. So to get into the building and into your room, you use an app.
Just interrupting today's video to say thank you to our sponsor, the Ridge wallet. Have a look at this. It actually holds up to 12 cards and even has some room for some extra cash. I've actually selected the carbon fiber wallet, but there are over 30 different colors to choose from. I just think it's so cool. Look at the size difference to my old regular wallet. This fits in my pocket just like this. Perfect. You don't even know it's there. Whereas this, especially when I'm traveling around, is bulky and it weighs me down. This is actually also fitted with special technology that prevents digital pickpocketers. How cool is that? But we are not finished. They also sent us the matching key case to organise all of your keys, and it stops that really annoying rattling when you have a pocket full of them. Make sure you use our link in the description to get the best offer. You can actually get up to 40% off up until the 22nd of December, and this is such a good Christmas present. Thank you to Ridge for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to Greece.
We're literally in such a good location that when you step out of our room, bam, we're in ruins.
We are actually staying just inside the old town of Plaka, which is actually the settlement below the acropolis, and it is so quaint. It almost has a village feel. You've got the cobblestone streets, you've got the multicoloured buildings.
You really wouldn't imagine that right now you're in the capital city.
This cannot be Athens. This feels like you are on one of the islands in a tiny little village. If you keep going higher up past Plaka, you come to Anaphiottica, which is a tiny little village with whitewashed houses, and no one knows about it. We were pretty much the only ones here.
Look at these alleys. I mean, we've had quite a lot of spanakopita and Greek gyros, so I'm not sure if we're going to make it through these alleys, but they're just so beautiful. They even have the blue shutters, and we're right underneath the acropolis.
I'm literally stuck. I don't know how.
That was literally a maze to get out of, but I think we're now walking towards the acropolis. Hello, can we have 2 tickets, please?
For Acropolis? Thank you.
Ευχαριστώ, thank you.
Thank you.
There's a reason that you should come early in the morning. Welcome to the acropolis.
We definitely should have got here for 8 o'clock in the morning. We took the risk thinking that most people wouldn't come out in the midday sun, but they definitely do. Apparently the cruise ships arrive at 10 AM, so we are here with all the cruisers, but this is just breathtaking to be up here on top of the acropolis, the old citadel on top of the hill, and behind me what everyone comes for, the Parthenon. This dates back to around 400 BC, and you can still see them keeping it intact, excavating more, making sure this phenomenon remains.
You definitely only need an hour up there to visit the Parthenon and other parts of the Acropolis. And Acropolis actually means top of the city in Greek. We definitely are on top of the city right now. We've just left and there's 2 hills surrounding it that give you amazing viewpoints. So we're actually just going to try and find one of them, get up to the top and see an amazing view.
Two-minute walk from the Acropolis. You lose some of the cruisers we have lost, but you get the most amazing views, the most amazing vantage point. I feel like we should have come here for sunset. Yamas.
Yes.
This is actually well deserved. We ended up checking out one other hill overlooking the Acropolis, and the views were absolutely amazing. This is a mamos. It's actually a lager from Athens, and we just stumbled across this street. It's basically a street food street where you can get your beer, you can get your loukamades, which is the dessert that I'm very excited to try. You can get your gyros over here, and then you can just run back to your bar and have your mamos. You can incorporate all 3, and this was only €2. That's by far the cheapest beer, and the price of the food is so much cheaper than Thessaloniki.
Chicken churros.
Oh, thank you very much. Bye. This could be one of my favourite streets. So the beer is the starter, and for main we have Tylito gyros. We have chicken, and this was €3.50, which I think is actually really good considering the size of it. And then for dessert, we already know what we're getting for dessert, but I love it so much. Just the way that the meat is sliced with a huge knife into thin strips, chips, veg, tzatziki, the pita.
And this is how you can go cheap. Just get a gyro every day. You're going to save so much money.
That is unbelievable.
Your dessert?
Oh my god, thank you so much. So, this is loukamades, the Greek donuts, little balls, deep fried, and you can choose anything on top and inside. We actually went for the traditional ones, which are plain, but on top they're covered in honey and cinnamon, and they're basically like hot, crunchy balls.
I think it was €3.50 for 10.
Oh my god. They're like so crunchy.
They're Christmassy.
Soft in the middle. They do smell very Christmassy, and obviously Greek honey is amazing.
That was such a cool little spot. And how have they got a shop that is dedicated entirely to loukoumades, the Greek dessert? I feel like Molly could have got lost in there for the rest of the day, but we're actually heading to, hopefully, fingers crossed, catch a sunset. We've heard the best place to catch a sunset is on Monastriki Square, because there are a lot of rooftop bars that have an unobstructed view of the Acropolis.
This is a very small square, but it has been around for 6,000 years. There's remains of a mosque from the Ottoman Empire. There's all sorts of people going on. There's pigeons for some reason.
There's pigeons, there's
at
music,
a square,
there's food.
There's always pigeons, there's music, there's food. But I have noticed where we're going to go to watch the sunset, and that is up there. Wow, the views are amazing. Yes. Now this is the view that I was looking for. We've come up to the top of A for Athens, and unfortunately all the best seats are reserved only for dinner. So we are sat on a block in the middle of the bar, and the drinks are expensive, but I do think that the view is worth it. So this is a Alpha beer, and it is €6.
€6, that's a lot.
But the view is amazing, and the sun is just starting to set, so we're going to have that golden glow. It's so beautiful, all lit up at night.
That is the best way to end your day in Athens, watching the sunset over the Acropolis from a rooftop bar. But our time in Athens has actually come to an end. We definitely weren't there for long enough, but it really is a metropolis steeped in history, and if you're there for a little bit longer, definitely do the 5-day pass. There are so many more ancient sites to see, but it also has these really cool hip areas popping up that are almost quaint in such a ginormous city. But we'll definitely try to come back in a few weeks' time. We did though get the ferry late last night and have made it to the Cyclades, so we'll see you in the next one from paradise.